don't help you block a left hook. You know, he didn't block any of it, and he got his ass handed to him. And I guess for me, it's just proving that I'll do it again.
Ryan Garcia is set to face Rolly Romero on May 2nd, but he hasn't hesitated to take aim at his longtime rival Devin Haney. Meanwhile, Ryan Garcia is making his return to the ring after his last fight with Devin Haney, which was marred by accusations and disqualifications, causing him to step away from boxing as a brutal form of punishment. But surprisingly, this time away has only intensified his rivalry with Haney. This became clear during the press conference when Garcia was asked about his upcoming fight with Rolly Romero. Instead of focusing on Romero, he redirected his attention towards Devin Haney, with a deep-seated desire for revenge still burning inside him.
I just want to thank God, thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ before anything. As far as Rolly's as my next opponent, you know, he wasn't my first choice, for sure.
He was or was not?
No, he wasn't. It was Pitbull Cruz, but, you know, things played out a different way. But, you know, I'm really focused on just whooping Devin Haney's ass again. That's all I'm really worried about.
Furthermore, this ignited the feud between Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, with both exchanging heated words. Garcia appeared visibly frustrated by the punishment he faced and the accusations that he felt undermined his efforts in the fight against Haney. During this particular conference, the Mexican fighter was resolute in his desire to rectify the damage done to his reputation by Haney's accusations. Garcia went on to condemn Haney, accusing him of orchestrating a scheme to tarnish his image and manipulate the outcome of their fight.
Just to not even redeem myself, but cement that bullshit fucking Austrian bullshit. You know what you probably did set up. We know you did that.
You know what happened?
Where's your little brother? Is your brother in the house? Because your brother knew before everybody else, and you don't answer that question.
My little brother right there.
Okay, so how do you know before everybody else?
Their back and forth escalated, with Ryan Garcia emphasizing that Devin Haney's actions were a peak example of corruption, while Haney retorted by accusing Garcia of using drugs. Haney scolded Garcia, telling him to stop using drugs, but Garcia firmly denied it, claiming everything had been manipulated. Garcia's frustration boiled over as he blasted Haney, making it clear that the drug Haney was referring to was something Garcia had seen him holding in his pocket on multiple occasions.
You know, corruption at its finest.
Positive?
Corruption at its finest. They
So,
couldn't take the loss. What's up, man? I know y'all see you. I don't want to touch that. I don't know what you're doing with your hands, buddy. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to look past Broly.
You took your punishment because you knew you was guilty.
Hey, the Austrian don't help you block a left hook, bro. You got hit like 1,000 times.
Okay, so
you got dribbled off the canvas.
Okay, we gonna see.
You know nothing was taken. You know damn well.
God,
you know damn well.
Do not do drugs, kids. PDs,
do not do drugs. Do not do. Okay,
PDs,
hey. He had that in his back pocket the whole time.
While many believe that Ryan Garcia initiated the beef at the press conference, it's important to note that Devin Haney wasn't silent from the start. When he first had the mic to share his thoughts on his upcoming fight with Jose Ramirez, Haney made it clear that deep down, he was eyeing a fight with Ryan Garcia. He openly expressed that his vision was to go straight into a showdown with Garcia, but as things often do in boxing, the situation played out differently.
Came back.
Of course, that's the big fight is Ryan Garcia, but I cannot look past Jose Ramirez. I know that he's a tough competitor. I know that he's coming to win. And to get to the Ryan fight, first we gotta beat Jose Ramirez, and that's what I look to do.
The initial teasing and trolling of Ryan Garcia by Devin Haney was also apparent when Jose Ramirez was discussing his thoughts on the upcoming fight. During this particular moment, Ramirez was asked about Devin Haney's improved chin, and that's when Haney took the opportunity to fire back. He subtly reminded everyone about the PED accusations, even going as far as to suggest that he had already fought against a drug addict, a clear jab at Ryan Garcia, implying that his own chin was in better condition as a result.
You know, even if it was 31-0 with 31 knockouts, my job is to test his chin. I
I don't understand what you mean by chin. I got up every single time against somebody that was on PEDs, so that showed that I had a chin. That showed I had a chin.
Well, it shows you had a heart for sure.
Get him. Get him.
I said it certainly showed you had a lot of heart.
Exactly. So I showed I got a chin.
Reacting to this, Bill Haney, Devin Haney's father, blasted Todd Grisham's question about Devin's chin during the press conference. He deemed the event the worst one he had attended, criticizing the setup and claiming they were trying to prevent him from speaking the truth. Bill felt Grisham's behavior was biased, asserting that the interviewer was one-sided and failed to properly highlight his son's legacy. He emphasized that Devin Haney has a granite chin and that his legacy as the undisputed undisputed champion, and his ranking as number 9 on the pound-for-pound list should have been addressed more appropriately. Bill made it clear that this important context was essential and needed to be recognized.
And what you see it was a bullshit-ass press conference that Todd Grissom was one-sided, and he didn't describe Devin the way that he was supposed to describe him, as the youngest undisputed champion, and with the legacy, number 9 on the pound-for-pound list, with not only just, he has a granite chin. Have you seen anyone get up from a Ryan Garcia left hook 3 times off the canvas? And that piece of shit, Todd Grissom, had to ask about his chin, question his chin. He was everything wrong at the press conference. And what they're trying to do is, they're trying to not get the voice that's really gonna tell the real in Devin's corner. They want to separate it, and they want to try to destroy the brand.
Meanwhile, regardless of the rumors circulating widely regarding him failing a PED test, Garcia consistently denied these accusations, firmly standing by his claim that he has never used performance-enhancing drugs. Despite testing positive for a banned substance and receiving punishment from the New York Athletic Commission, Garcia has remained steadfast in his belief that manipulation and politics played a role in damaging his reputation. Speaking to The Ring magazine, he addressed the PED allegations, especially in response to Devin Haney's shots at him during the press conference.
Because I know I didn't take steroids, it's not going to be much different. I mean, and like the crazy thing is they want to like keep on saying, oh, it's because of the PEDs, it's because of the PEDs. I was on fighting a guy with PEDs.
Garcia also made it clear that he's more than ready to face Haney again, promising an even more aggressive version of himself this time. He recalled how his last performance against Haney was widely acknowledged as a brutal beating. Regarding the PED accusations, Garcia argued that PEDs would make it difficult to block a left hook, something Haney struggled with during their fight. He insinuated that if anyone was using PEDs, it was Devin Haney, not him.
PEDs don't help you block a left hook. You know, he didn't block any of it, and he got his ass handed to him. And I guess for me, it's just proving that I'll do it again. That's it.
As Ryan Garcia continues to boast about his powerful left hook, firmly believing it will hurt anyone who stands in his way, his focus shifts to his next opponent, Rolly Romero, whom he hasn't been paying much attention to. While many believe that Garcia's left hook could present a serious challenge for Romero, Rolly remains unfazed. He has stayed calm, emphasizing that he's more interested in seeing the actual outcomes and allowing his performance in the ring to speak for itself.
You saw what Ryan Garcia did a year ago. How concerned are you with that left hook that he is so proud of?
Not very concerned at all.
At all?
At all.
You're going to defend it? You're going to stop it? How do you counteract it? How does he not land it?
You move the fuck out the way.
While Ryan Garcia hasn't rated his opponent, Rolly Romero, highly, seeing him as just a bump on the road with his laser focus on the rematch, Romero believes he will prove to be a real challenge for Garcia. Romero insisted that this matchup was his rightful opportunity, pointing out that he knows Garcia well from their sparring sessions. He also highlighted the key factors that would make the difference in this fight, emphasizing that Devin Haney lacks real power, something he believes could give him an edge over Garcia.
What do you feel puts you over the line against Ryan in this fight?
I know him. I know him really well.
Is it something similar that because Ryan knew Devin so well, he knew how to fight him? Is that like the mirror with this fight, that you know Ryan so well that you know what to throw at him?
There's no fear with Devin. Devin don't have no power. Yeah. And then also, I mean, he want to come in all that extra weight, overweight, so, I mean, that makes a big difference. You know, there's still a lot of controversy going on with that fight. Aside from that, Devin was winning damn near every round that he didn't get dropped. Even the rounds he got dropped, he was winning the rounds.
Amidst their ongoing beef, Andrew Tate has voiced his support for Ryan Garcia, praising him as a skilled fighter. Tate applauded Garcia for being outspoken and always standing up for himself. He admires Garcia's attitude of never being afraid of anyone and speaking his mind, something Tate considers one of his favorite qualities. Additionally, Tate praised Garcia's fighting style, particularly his powerful left hook.
Ryan's amazing. Ryan's a great guy. He's amazing. I like that he stands up for himself. He's not afraid to say what he thinks. And he's got a pretty fast left hook also, so I really much.
Moving on, Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney are both overshadowing their current opponents, with their focus primarily on a potential rematch. This has prompted industry experts to share their thoughts, including trainer Robert Garcia. He emphasized that the rematch between Garcia and Haney must happen under all circumstances, given the controversy surrounding their first fight. Although Robert is currently training Jose Ramirez, he believes that even if Ramirez manages to win against Devin Haney, there's still a strong possibility that the rematch between Garcia and Haney will take place.
The rematch could still happen. You know, it's a fight that brought in so much controversy that even if Haney was to lose, there's no reason why the rematch can't happen. You know, Jose's gonna go out there, do whatever it takes to win. I'm gonna train him. We're already training very hard. He's already motivated. That's the only thing in his mind is to go out there and win. And if that is to happen, when that happens and we're able to do it, it's still a fight that people want to see. Haney versus Ryan, people still want to see it.
Robert went on to weigh in on how great the potential rematch between Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney would be. He pointed to the long-time targeted high-profile potential fights like Anthony Joshua's bouts with countless elite and dangerous fighters as supporting evidence, noting that even after suffering losses, fighters have no problem coming back. Additionally, Garcia emphasized that this rematch between Garcia and Haney can never be stopped, no matter the circumstances, and whenever it does happen, it will undoubtedly be one of the biggest bouts in boxing.
So it's not like it can happen just because he loses another fight. I think that's the fight that could still happen. Totally out of the subject, but Anthony Joshua just lost. Wilder has lost. If they fight, still a big fight. If Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury fight, still a huge fight. They both coming out losses. So, Jose beats Haney, he could still fight Ryan, and it'll still be a big fight.
At the same time, Devin Haney's comeback has everyone excited and eager to see what's next, and Claressa Shields has also voiced her support for him. She considers his return a significant step forward, believing that Haney will prove himself as one of the best once again, driven by unwavering determination and motivation. Shields also praised Haney for his exceptional fighting style, recognizing his skill and technique as key factors in his success. She believes his journey will be one to watch, with the potential to further solidify his place among the top fighters in the sport.
I didn't see anything. I just got here at the last minute, but I'm happy that Devin Haney is getting back into the ring after everything he went through. I'm happy to see him back in the ring, and I think he's still a great fighter, and I want to see more of him.
As the PED's controversy continues to loom over this matchup, Claressa echoed her sentiments, emphasizing that it no longer matters at this point. She believes that Devin Haney is often hated because of his greatness, and she fully supports him in the upcoming rematch. Shields went on to stress that Haney is truly made for this moment, confident that he has the mental and physical strength to rise to the occasion. Her words reflect her belief that Haney's skill and determination will shine through regardless of the outside noise.
That happened, but hey, it's a social media world, and everybody have their opinion. But Devin Haney is hated not only because of how great he is, but because of his dad too. So it's a fight we all got to deal with when you got skills. But I think Devin Haney he's made for it.
Amidst the growing call for a rematch, Ryan Garcia revealed that he wasn't actively seeking one in the first place, one-sided, and that he only agreed to it because Turki Alalshik insisted on the rematch. Garcia made it clear that based on what happened in their previous fight, there shouldn't even be a rematch, as he still believes he rightfully won their last bout. He further expressed that he's been in excellent preparation, and if the rematch does happen, he's confident he'll easily defeat Devin Haney.
It's pretty one-sided. There really shouldn't be a rematch, to be honest. I'm just doing it for Turki. There really shouldn't be a rematch. It wasn't close. I beat him easy.
Echoing Ryan Garcia's thoughts, Showbiz the Adult also shared his perspective on Garcia's fighting skills. He recalled their previous fight, calling it a savage display where Ryan showcased his best skills. While Showbiz expressed his support for Garcia, he offered his own opinion, suggesting that it appeared Ryan wasn't specifically trained for Devin Haney in their last bout. This, he believes, may have affected Garcia's performance, but he remains confident that with the right preparation, Ryan could come out on top in a rematch. He said, Let the truth be told, Devin Haney was dropped 5 times, and to his credit, he got up 5 times. Every time Ryan even opened up, he hurt him, and it was savage. It seemed basic. Remember that one combination, they were just in the clinch. It's like just physically, Ryan Garcia is difficult, and it didn't even look like he really trained specifically for Devin Haney. I'm sure he feels more confident in this rematch. Showbiz the Adult acknowledged the unpredictable power that Ryan Garcia possesses, stating that it was the same power in their last bout that left Devin Haney struggling to find an answer. He described Ryan's athleticism as resembling a Rubik's Cube, complex and difficult to figure out, which threw Devin off and made it challenging for him to withstand Garcia's attack. Showbiz emphasized that this unique combination of power and skill was a key factor in their previous encounter. He said, "If he jabs more, what if he throws the right hand? What if he feints and throws a hook to the bot? And don't forget the silly shell, Devin had no answer for it. He covered up, and Devin was like, what? Like he had a Rubik's Cube." As the rematch continues to gain momentum, Sean Porter also shared his thoughts on the upcoming bout. He stated that whatever Ryan Garcia demonstrated in their previous fight, he will capitalize on even more in the rematch. Porter expressed confidence in Garcia's ability to win, asserting that Ryan now knows better how to dominate Devin Haney. He believes that with the lessons learned from their last encounter, Garcia is poised to bring an even more refined and aggressive approach, making him a serious threat to Haney in the rematch.
And get out of there. And that's what you do with rematches. You find everything you did wrong, you know it instantly after the fight's over. You come back and you right those wrongs. I do believe that it's a rematch that he will win. I think we've talked about this time and time again. I think it's a rematch that both guys really need to have.
On the other hand, Showbiz the Adult went on to evaluate the fighting skills of both Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney. He recalled that during their last bout, he noticed a flaw in Haney's athleticism, particularly his tendency to jab more than necessary. According to Showbiz, Ryan Garcia always had the advantage over Haney in this regard, as he could capitalize on Haney's over-reliance on the jab. Showbiz expressed confidence in the improvements and progression he's seen in Garcia's style, asserting that this time around, Ryan will make it even more difficult for Devin Haney to move and execute his game plan. He believes Garcia's growth will prove to be a significant challenge for Haney in their rematch.
He had major flaws that we all didn't see at first, which I did mention against Kambosos, like, man, he got the bow and arrow effect. He keep jabbing and pulling that right hand back, but he was fighting guys who couldn't take advantage of it. He ended up fighting a guy, Ryan Garcia, who was his age and could match him physically. And sure enough, it showed. The funny thing is, Ryan Garcia, I believe he felt that he was always better than Haney. When they were in amateurs, a little bigger gloves, headgear, stuff like that. Things that he recovered from that Ryan Garcia probably feel you wouldn't recover from if we were in a pro fight.
As the controversy surrounding Ryan Garcia's PED accusations continues to make headlines, the question remains, can his skills and raw talent still shine through, or will the allegations overshadow his career? With Devin Haney's own legacy and skills being called into question, the stakes for their potential rematch have never been higher. Will Garcia come back stronger, proving his critics wrong, or will Haney's experience and technical ability take him to victory once again? As the rematch looms, the world of boxing watches closely, waiting to see how these two dynamic fighters will face off in the ring. Stay tuned for more updates, analysis, and expert opinions as we dive deeper into this heated rivalry and what could be one of the most anticipated bouts in recent years. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for all the latest insights right here on our channel.